Read Randomized. A little bit of a late start because I had a lot going on today. It was pretty tiring, so I wasn't able to get everything set up as quickly. But we might be doing so right now the plan is to have 3 streams a week. I might do an extra one on Sunday just to make just to see how we on pace we are with Pokemon Red in terms of my Pokemon marathon. Don't want any one game to take too long, so might do some extra streams just to keep the marathon on what seems like a good pace. So I'm just gonna shoot out a few messages, and we will be doing more Pokemon. My friend Ethan, Sir Kojibo, he should be showing up within like 45 minutes or so, from what I gather. So he'll be popping in at some point. So let me just shoot out some messages, and we will get started. So let me just quickly do that. Alright, looks like my stream manager needs to be updated. Some of the features are missing, so I'll do that while I'm setting the game up. Maybe. Hold on. I think we need a higher quality USB cable. Let's try this. What the heck is going on with my stream manager? It's been weird. Is there like some new like Twitch layout feature? Because it's like making me save a layout. It's very weird. I hate how it always forgets my quick actions and stuff, and I always gotta put them in all over. It's annoying that it always forgets my settings. Just a sec. Okay, I think that's all good. Right? No, what's that? God damn. Ugh, such a pain. Alright, hopefully it saves that custom layout and I don't have to put that in again. It's annoying how many times I've had to do that, but... So yeah, we're doing a randomized run, Pokemon Red. And last we left off, I think we had just defeated the Pokemon Tower. And we were gonna make our way to Fuchsia. Last time I went through the cycling road. I think I'll see if I can try this way to get there, so I'm gonna fast forward my way back down to Snorlax, and then we'll try to take him on. We have no idea what he'll be, though. So I'm really curious what its decided Snorlax will be. Okay, so we gotta use the Poke Flute. What are you, Snorlax? Electabuzz, okay. Don't think we have Electabuzz. Let me check, but but you know, not one I. Oh no, we do have an Electabuzz. So not really a whole lot of reason to catch you anyway. And ground type, I think Mr. Mime was our ground type guy. Electabuzz returned to the mountains. So this leads to Vermilion, I think. And then this way leads down to Fuchsia. So here we get the Super Rod, I think. We'll be able to start seeing what Pokemon have randomly generated under the Super Rod. I don't think there are too many rocker trainers in this game, are there? I don't remember that being a very common class. Start with Pinsir. And then switch to Nidoking. Yes, I think this is one of the fishing brothers. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of Pokemon caught. Maybe let's hold off onto the rod until we feel like catching some more. Well, just like 3 times, let's do it. Machamp! What are you doing in the ocean? I don't think we have one of you. Let's see. I do not believe we have Machamp, so let's give it a shot, I guess. this kill you? It's probably pretty powerful. Hopefully cut doesn't kill it. Damn. Now he's a fully evolved Pokemon, so I think we'll have to use Sleep Powder. Okay, Pokemon number 71, Machamp. We are almost halfway through the Pokedex. Alright, let's see what lurks in the depths. When it comes to HMs, so far we've got Cut, Flash, and Fly. I guess we're gonna have to figure out where we get Surf and Strength. I think Surf is in the Safari Zone, or near there. And Strength, I don't remember, but we got a Porygon here. Ooh, he's weak. We're gonna have to just, go for it, I guess. I'd much rather try to catch it here than try to bother with the, game corner in the real game. Oh, I should put him to sleep, though. Let's just see if we can catch this guy. There we go. It seems to me that in this game, there's like a set amount of wiggles for Pokemon, and then if it wiggles more than that, you can basically assume it's caught. So Pokemon number 72, Porygon. And I'm glad we didn't try to get him the normal way, because game corner, I don't want to deal with that. Okay, let's try one more time, see if there's anything good in the depths. Yeah, we already have Golbat. He's gone. Mr. Mime. Oh no. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to fly back and put some stuff away. Hello. No, I pressed A too many times. Alright, let's see. Should get the fresh water. I'll put the potions away for now. Oh, I meant to... Yes, I should give the fresh water to one of the guards, and, what else? Put the repels away? That might be useful if we come across some hard wild Pokemon, so... Maybe we should use up the Poke-Flute in Celadon and give the one guy the fresh water. First, let's go this way and give the guy the fresh water. So that takes care of that. Okay. Let's see if this is different, if this can be different than Electabuzz. Maybe they'll be the same. I'm not sure if it will. I wonder if that song has any real-world significance, like it's a Japanese folk tune or whatever. The pincer seems kind of fitting to compare to Electabuzz, but he's probably also got Fire Blast, so oh no. Put me to sleep too, but I woke up, so that's good. So wait, does my pincer also learn Sleep Powder? That could be really useful. Okay, now let's put away the Poke-Flute. We don't need that anymore. now, let me just check. Gonna look at something with the team balancer. I'm kind of somewhat curious about Porygon. Even though he's super low level. I'm just curious. Just gonna check what Porygon's got, if he's got any good moves. But I highly doubt we'd use him. I think he's only like level 5. Wait, why are you in front of the PC? Get out of there. Oh no, that's not what I want. Hydro Pump's good, but we've already got Waterfall. Sleep Powder's kind of taken care of. Yeah. Not useful enough. I feel like now that we figured out some of the HM stuff, there's gonna be less swapping out Pokemon. Only a few, like maybe Seadra might get replaced or something. So where we left off, we were heading south from Lavender Town, right? Oh, I need to get Surf to get that. I wonder if it's important at all, or... Okay, Iron. Yeah, I've seen like 3 already. I think your Dragonite is much more special than Moonstone's, buddy. So, Ice. Only Dragonites, huh? Well, I know what to do for you. I bet these are supposed to be like Nidoking and Nidoqueen originally. Oh no. Is this just a patch of grass? Okay. Alright, I think you can take this on, Pinsir. It's a little higher level, but... He also has Fire Blast, so... maybe you don't have him out right now. There's gonna be a whole bunch of trainers down this way. I might be over leveled by the time I get to the gym. Is grass still good on water ice? Pinsir briefly. Probably swap to Farfetch'd. I just remembered I got some beets as a snack that I think are supposed to be refrigerated, so I better start eating them soon. So let me grab those. I really love these, especially the more vinegary ones. I really love the kind of punchy flavor. I love stuff with vinegar, like salt and vinegar chips, and I love these little beet snacks. Let me just have one. I'm probably gonna eat most of these relatively quickly. I need napkin though with the beets. Let me get that. My fingers don't get all covered in beet stuff and get all on like the controller and whatnot. Won't do as much to me as it does to you, buddy. Yes, slap yourself. Damn it. It's okay, I can get another one of these in real quick. If only bug type was a real thing in this game. Bug type and psychic and ghost were not well thought out. Pidgeot was like one of the 4 Pokemon I hadn't seen in the Pokedex yet, unless I'm thinking of something else. Oh no. Do I have to use an Awakening? Because I'm worried it'll just use Sleep Powder again. I think Pinsir can take this on his own unless this Bulbasaur's got nasty moves. Oh, it's just Lick. Man, we gotta teach Pinsir more moves. We gotta find where we can get strength. I'm pretty sure it's in Fuchsia City. Because otherwise, Pinsir's just got 1 move with 5 PP. So not a lot to work off of. Sleep Powder will be nice, but that's not an offensive move either. Okay, I guess that helps solve it. I mean, it'll do damage to himself, but it's another offensive move. Write a little note of something I came up with for myself. Oh!
Oh, hey friend, I didn't know you were already starting.
Yeah, I've been going for a little bit.
Oh,
yeah.
well, it's me.
It's Ethan! Yeah, just popping in.
Yeah, boy, I got tomorrow off, so you have me until I'm too tired to converse anymore.
Alright, chat, let's push Ethan to his limits.
Oh no.
Shh, just kidding.
Hit me with your best shot.
Yeah, so I think you caught my last random stream, right?
Yeah, I was here. That was like middle of this past week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I was there for the beginning.
Yeah, so the only change to the team, I think, at this point is that Wigglytuff has been replaced with Pinsir.
Okay. Well, I've made, recently, gaming-wise, I haven't played more of the original Silent Hill. I know I really need to. I've been just really pushing to try and finish Demon Souls as fast as I can. But I've
Trying to
made a
get it
lot of
over
significant
with, or
progress recently.
trying to get
Sorry,
it over
what?
with, or enjoying it, or...
I mean, it's a bit of both. I want to finish it because there's just a lot of other shit I want to play. And
Yeah.
I've been really interested to keep going through this because I've played the original, and I just kind of like playing like the updated visual and even performance version of the game. It's certainly very interesting. Um, but it's like I've played this game before. I know how it ends. I know how the rest of it goes. It's just kind of usual Souls affair at this point.
Right.
When I've got a few other games I've recently I've recently purchased and so forth that I've been just dying to play for a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of the games. So like with Simpsons Hit and Run, when that's done, we'll be getting to a lot of other non-Pokemon games. So probably next will be
Yeah.
the Halo 3 campaign. Will probably be next because of that I'm doing Halo 3 multiplayer. So kind of have them go together. But also, some other games. Stuff that's scored well in the polls, like Hades. Some other stuff I'd like to revisit. Hopefully at some point we can figure out how to get
Gauntlet running.
Yeah, figure out how to get netplay working. But yeah.
Well, I have the physical version on the GameCube, so I can now emulate it legally, quote unquote.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna fly back because.
Are you happy, Nintendo?
You get what you want. You don't even get any money off this.
This is what you fucking deserve.
Okay, time to heal up because some of my teammates are a little weak.
Oh, I need to brag about an epic gamer moment I had earlier this week. So playing Demon Souls on that their new PS5, right? I'm playing and I have the game online, so I haven't summoned for help yet, but I had my first like real invasion. So I'm walking around this area and I'm fighting against two NPC enemies. But after I kill the first one, this player invades. And he starts working with the other NPC trying to cheese me. It takes a while, but the guy's just apparently he's just not that good. But I eventually kill the NPC. And then after that, it's just mano-a-mano with another player. Well, he keeps goofing up attacks, and I have a giant great shield, so I can't parry with this shield. That's way too big to. But I've been doing practice doing barehanded parries against NPC enemies. So I get this perfect moment where this guy goes in for a double-handed sword attack, extra damage, right? I switch the great shield out of my inventory barehanded and then parry and then immediately riposte him. And then slam the dude on the ground, and right as that happens, he rage quits. And it was the most beautiful moment in gaming I've ever had. It was just beautiful. Get ruined, you nerd. Get barehanded parried.
You're not supposed to do that, Reed! And then he leaves.
Bam! Oh, dude, that felt so good to do that. My whole, playing every single Dark Souls game, like, so many times has, like, led me to this very moment where I barehand parry some scrub online and make him rage quit.
My time has come.
My time has come. That was... It's time for me to retire from Dark Souls. I think I peaked. It's not getting any better from here.
Nice.
Oh, it was so freaking awesome. Hashtag epic gamer moment. I also recorded it too. It was actually amazing. So I have video of it.
Sweet. Nice.
I should upload it.
Oh, oops. I pressed up. I have no idea why I did that. Yeah, I'm curious how quickly some of these gyms will go, considering, like, some of them have been pretty easy because, like, you have no idea what Pokemon it will be, so it could be anything, so...
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you really need to do as much grinding. I think this will go quicker than Pokemon Blue went, so... I'm curious how many streams it'll take to finish at this point. I'm kind of banking on maybe, possibly 2. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Just depends.
It kind of reminds me, I've actually gotten a little more progress in my Nuzlocke. I finally got the Silph Scope. Finally found it. Ugh. But now I'm actually making decent progress in my Nuzlocke. I've gone very close to losing my only fire Pokemon.
Oh no.
My Arcanine.
Those
and I'm like,
those are rare to come by, so...
Yeah, I'm like, I really don't want to lose this Arcanine.
Oh boy. So how far are you in at this point?
I need to bring the Silph Scope back to the Ghost Tower. I didn't make too much progress, but I at least did all those Team Rocket battles and fought Giovanni and got out of there. So, I mean, that whole segment is at least like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, it can go for a little bit. I think in the game I'm just only a little past where you are, because I just beat the Pokemon Tower and now I'm making my way south.
Okay, yeah, I need to make my way to the tower. I need to get back there.
Yeah.
I'll definitely say, though, Nuzlocks are pretty fun to experiment around with.
Yeah, I've never done one, so I'm excited to try it out and see what the experience is like.
Yeah, I like to do just a normal Nuzlocke. I also, like, I guess, like, some people will say it's not a true Nuzlocke, but there's certain, like, well, I mean, I say that there's modifiable rules. I mean, there's modifiable rules. I mean, it doesn't matter.
It's all
Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
it's all self-imposed at the very end of the day. But one thing that people like to do is that to make sure that the game is not extraordinarily unfair against you, like more than it already is, possibly, it's that it'll say, like, you know, of course, in the rules you have to catch, you know, the first unique Pokemon, well, the first Pokemon that you come across. That people say, like, it's okay to, like, have the first unique, like, previously uncaught Pokemon that you see. So, I mean, if it has the caught symbol next to it in, like, later games, like, you can't recatch it.
Right.
So if you lose a Pharaoh, you can't get a Pharaoh back.
Right.
But at least that means you can have better build diversity, better team diversity from the get-go, so you're not just, like, Pidgey, Squirtle, you know? You know, it's not going to completely screw you over.
Yeah, I've looked a little into those clauses and stuff, and I'm curious what I will ultimately go with. Like, which ones. I think when it comes to later games, I will allow myself to catch shinies, because, like, those are so rare.
I think even, like, normal Nuzlocke rules are like, oh, it's okay to catch shinies. Like, like, even, like, the hardest of the hardcore, like, oh yeah, if you genuinely run into a shiny, like, yeah, you can catch it, dude, like, no problem.
Yeah. I'll have to think about whether or not I'll do, like, stuff like the duplicates rule and whatnot, because I'll have to think about it, but, it does make a lot of sense.
It's very interesting, because I've lost certain Pokemon up to this point in my run, and I'm suddenly sitting there like, dang, without that Pokemon, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Like, what do I do?
I really
like,
miss that guy.
if I lose my Kadabra, I'm shit out of luck. Like, seriously, if I lose that Kadabra, I'm done. That was lucky I caught that Abra to begin with, but yeah, no, if I lose them, I'm done. I'm probably just gonna quit.
Yeah, because already, I mean, trying to catch an Abra in a Nuzlocke is already a gamble, because you only get like one shot and then bye-bye.
Yeah, it's insane. So, I mean, unfortunately, I'm playing on my phone, so I can't do the mods that allow you to do trait evolutions in your
Yeah.
ROM or whatever. So I am stuck with a Kadabra. Um, but as long as I have Psybeam, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah. That's why I've got this Seadra on my team, because it's the first Pokemon I've come across with a good psychic move, so I'm like, ooh, gotta have that.
Man, I just love looking at all those sprites there in the side. Gen 1 Pokemon were badass.
The art style's really grown on me, how
So
they've got such
cool!
a unique style, like some of it is off model, but like it's got such a cool style to it. The back
It's
sprite's not
so
as much,
cool.
but the front sprite's definitely
Yeah, the back sprites are
a little more
they're
just
pretty weak
yeah.
sauce. But the sprites and the Pokedex pictures and everything, they're so freaking cool, man.
It's got a unique vibe, whereas in newer games, the Pokemon pretty much look the same each time.
Yeah, they're not nearly as interesting as they were before.
Yeah.
I really loved, I don't think that there's a gen art style up to my knowledge that I'm not a big fan of. Um, because like I kind of don't really know much like 6 onward. I know a decent amount of 5 via Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Um, and I know like definitely know 4 backwards.
Yeah, there's some
But yeah,
gens with designs I don't like as much, like Sword and Shield new Pokemon I'm not as huge on, but there's definitely some good designs in there.
yeah, I haven't even seen all of them to be honest. Oh, well, not all of them. I haven't even seen most of them to be honest to really make an opinion on it.
Yeah,
I
generally.
think the little sheep is cute, and I like Surfetched.
Yeah, I like Sirfetch'd. He's cool. Let's see. Mm, Let's give a potion to one of these guys.
I'm so happy that Farfetch'd, so many years later, finally got the evolution that they deserved.
You have not been forgotten. Yeah, most of the time, yeah, art style is great. Some people have been really nostalgic lately for Sugimori's old watercolor style because he shifted to digital, but I think his digital style is also really great, and you can see it evolve a ton. Like, it's kind of gotten more Americanized over the years. It feels like
I mean, makes
it
sense.
went from more of a traditional 90s anime aesthetic to like thinner limbs and
Yeah.
more expressive cartoony kind of faces. Kind of
Yep.
I don't you probably don't know much anime, but have you ever heard of Kill la Kill?
I've heard the name. That's all I know.
Yeah, some of his new art reminds me of Kill la Kill, which makes sense because that studio loves to take inspiration from American cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing though, Sword and Shield generally good art style, but like, yeah, some of the textures and models are like, yeah, you could have done way better. Like these trees legitimately have Nintendo 64 muddy textures. Like you could have done
Oof.
better.
Oof.
Yeah. It's interesting as I've gone back into the past of Game Freak how I think they've always like had really great elements, of course, but I feel like they've always had their disadvantages too. Like, I'm starting to think that maybe they've never been great at coding, and like in 3D we've seen more their aesthetic limitations sometimes because for whatever reason, even though they make tons of money, they just don't splurge on production value as much as they could.
Hmm. Interesting. Um, yeah, I don't know nearly enough about Pokemon to really say anything on that, but I still think that's an interesting perspective nonetheless, because it's one I don't really hear,
In the
honestly.
2D games, it's not really noticeable because, like,
Mm.
it's much more basic, much more stripped down. So, like, the sprite work in like Diamond and Pearl and Black and White is real good, but when you get to
Yeah.
I think it really happened with Sword and Shield, because the 3DS games do look good for being 3DS games. They don't run great, which you could argue has a lot more to do with the coding, but with Sword and Shield, I'm not going to say that it looks bad, because there's parts that look really good, but there's also parts that stick out real bad. Like, the wild areas should look way better than they do, because they're supposed to be like these grand open epic areas, but like there's so many limitations and the tree textures, and like it could be way better. I mean, Breath of the Wild is on the same system, so
Yeah.
like if you've seen anything of Arceus Legends, like that already looks way visually nicer. Still really curious what that game will turn out like, because we've only seen so much of it.
Yeah, I certainly don't, know much of anything about any of these major Nintendo franchises. I just kind of like pick up a few and I'm like,
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
game.
Yeah. I'm just saying, as a longtime Pokemon fan, that I feel like they could be doing more than they are. Not to say they haven't
Oh
put
yeah.
together great games, but you like stand there and you're like, you could have gone further in this area, like. And I kind of think maybe they're just pumping out games too quickly, like they could afford to do like a year or two between releases more often.
Yeah, I think it'll be very interesting for me to kind of experience that in retrospect, where I can still kind of play through the games at my own pace, but I can kind of see in real time how it just dips, like real, and how the series just kind of wobbles
And I think
in quality.
mostly it's not so much like, I will say, like, I think some gens aren't as good, but I think it's less, like a drastic drop in quality. There's some things that drop the quality a little, but I'd say also a big culprit is the dilemma of modernizing, because
Oh yeah.
you've seen as time has gone on, certain modernizations start to happen. Like HMs are gone by now, which is great. But like, and the thing is, when you compare Sword and Shield to Sun and Moon, you do see that there is a big leap. But it could also have been a way, way, way bigger leap if they had like put in like Rockstar level effort.
Okay.
Because that's the thing, they make more money than Rockstar does, and yet you wouldn't think it from how expensive Red Dead Redemption looks. And not everything needs to look expensive, but I'd say maybe touch up those N64 textures.
Yeah.
And a good game with, old graphics is fine. Chibi Robo's actually got really old graphics for the time. Like, came out 2006 and it looks like 2001. But, makes up for it. But, like, it's Pokemon. It, like, makes more money than anything. I think you could afford to do a little more. You weren't struggling.
Yeah, you were certainly at the top of your game, like...
Yeah. And I can definitely tell the effort's there, and it still comes across, but I also feel you're slightly cheaping out on me. Okay, let's do Thunder. Oh, it's ground type now. That's what's going on. Changed its type. Let's do Seadra. Have you ever tried these beets things?
No, I have not.
I really like them, especially when they're like vinegar flavored. I love vinegar stuff.
I've never been. Well, I guess I was kind of a lie. I was a fan of a vinegary type of flavor a while back, but I don't know. Just kind of stopped being something I liked a while back.
Yeah, I think I really like acidic stuff. I love like tart, fruity stuff, and I love salt and vinegar chips. You know, I think I just like acidic tastes. Okay. So, we've hit our first hour. Obviously you haven't, but I've been going for a while. So I'm gonna run some ads. Just a reminder to viewers that subscribers will not receive any ads because I've set it up that way because I know you have the option to. I don't want to put any content behind a paywall. I want everyone to be able to enjoy my streams regardless, but I do greatly appreciate if any of you are feeling willing to give back, because a dollar donation goes way more than an ad view. And as an incentive to show appreciation for those willing to support, whoever donates, cheers, and gifts the most subs, #1 in each category, by the end of when I finish Pokemon Red, however many streams that takes, will be able to nominate future streams. So if you want to pick future games for me to play, anything you want to see me do, shoot for #1 in those categories, and you will get the option. So that will be, like, if there's #1 in each category, that means 3 people will be able to do that. So I'm just going to run some ads, I'm just going to do a little bit of quick grinding, and we will come back from that. So let me do that. Okay, let's see what we get in the grass. Polyrath, we've already got that from the beginning. Okay, let's switch to Mr. Mime. Butterfree. Let me see. I think I might also not have Bellsprout, and I just accidentally killed it because I wasn't paying attention. I do not think we have got Butterfree yet, so let's give it a shot. Oh, okay, I guess Butterfree didn't want anything to do with us. Okay, if it's got Roar, then I guess we just gotta, take our chance. Okay. I think it could roar at any moment, so let's see if we can use Arbok to put it to sleep before it tries to run away. Okay, for those coming back from ads, we are in the middle of trying to catch this Butterfree. Okay. Oh, what the hell? It instantly woke up. I don't know if we're gonna have a shot with this. Maybe it'll just weaken itself enough. Okay. Hopefully Headbutt doesn't kill it.
Hey, what do you want, my cat? What do you want?
I require attention. gonna be a pain. Oh, no, it just went right back to save. Okay, let's try again. This Butterfree does not want to be caught. I'll give it a few more shots, and if it refuses, then we'll just not even bother.
Like, don't walk on me, you dang feline. Oh! I got an Xbox 360 copy of Splatterhouse today.
Is that I'm trying to remember.
It's kind of a 3D beat 'em up. It was
Okay.
got a lot of mediocre reviews. It's not that great of a game, but it's the kind of game that, like, you know, that's so up my alley. So
Right.
I'm trying to get a copy of it, but prices have been going up. But I got one for a pretty good one while they, you know, keep soaring for it because there's just not that many copies because it reviewed like shit and sold like shit.
Yeah. Isn't it like a reboot of like an arcade game or something?
Yes, I still need to play the original Splatterhouse. As a fan of 2D beat 'em ups, I really need to play Splatterhouse, the original. And if I remember correctly, I remember hearing that Splatterhouse, the remake, has the original arcade games on it.
Wild. I love it when they do stuff like that, like include ROMs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unlock all 3 original Splatterhouse games, says on the back of the box.
Nice.
And that's cool. It's an unlockable in the game. How cool is that?
Sweet.
Wow. Remember when games rewarded you for playing them? Wow. Wow.
Now that stuff is paywall locked.
Exactly. Gosh, wow. Remember when games were good? Am I right, fellow epic gamers?
Remember when games cared?
There's still a lot of great games that come out nowadays.
No,
Full disclosure.
Back then. Only back then.
There's a lot of great modern games, but we definitely do live in different times than we did before. I'm not going to say better or worse times, but different. But it's the same exploitative AAA gaming industry. It's just the current flavor of the generation.
Yeah. For one, having emulation is nice. You didn't have
Remember
that
online
much.
passes?
Oh.
Wow. That was awful. When multi-million and sometimes even billion-dollar companies are like, "Wah, I'm not making enough money. I'm Activision. I need..." No, I don't know. Activision? I don't think Activision ever did online passes. I don't think they did. As far as I'm aware. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'll give Activision credit where it's due. I don't think they did. But anyway, EA did, definitely.
We're EA, we make billions of dollars, but we have to raise it to $70, because otherwise we'll totally go broke.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious if EA is going to jump on the $70 game bandwagon. Because as far as I've seen...
Sports games?
Huh?
I thought they did it with their sports games, but maybe...
As far as I'm aware, no. Though I could be wrong. I always could be wrong. But as far as I saw, it was just Activision and Sony.
Right. I'm a total boomer when it comes to console games at this point, so I'm so...
I'm the Zoomer who'll let you in on what's going on.
I haven't.
I'll be your first-hand source.
Scene since like Xbox 360 days, like Wii U kind of, Switch kind of, but even then not super a lot. And like definitely not on Xbox One, PS4.
Man, you are the true 30-year-old boomer.
I know. When it comes to consoles, like, I pretty much, like, stopped paying real attention in, like, 2013, 2012.
Oh, oof. There's a lot of good shit that came out after that.
I mean, I
Not
was
as much
doing
as,
PC
like...
gaming, but... Yeah, I'm pretty behind in the console world.
Oof.
Yeah.
Big oof.
Maybe
There's some
I
good
can
console
catch
games
up
out there.
on these Twitch streams, you know?
Yeah. Play Bloodborne, damn it.
Yeah, I think Dylan was telling me... So Dylan is gonna let me have his PS4, but I need to get a new controller, so... once I buy one, I'll see what games he's got, and then, you know, if he doesn't have Bloodborne, maybe pick that one up.
Oh yeah, you can get Bloodborne for like dirt cheap, like if you want a physical copy. They're everywhere. They're like less than $10, if not $10.
Yeah, PS4 emulation looks like it's gonna be like years before anything happens there, so
yeah,
it's gonna be a long time. And of course, Last of Us is still in a horrible state on our PCS3, so I'll probably have to get a console version of that.
That reminds me, I got rid of my PS3 copy, but I have the PS4 version, which runs better and looks better. Do I bother trying to buy back that PS3 copy, or should I just be okay with the 4?
Probably not. If you've already got the PS4, I wouldn't see the point unless there's like content or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there really is anything, honestly. Just that PS3 copy, you're just playing it on a shittier controller.
Now, when it comes to like the PS3 version of Persona 5, obviously you'd go for the PS4 version, but you can emulate the PS3 version, so that's the advantage that has.
Dude, speaking of the PlayStation 3, I got a fat PS3 the other day.
Right, yeah, you were saying.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I said anything about that. Yeah, not the backwards compatible model, but yeah, I love that. I just love how goddamn ugly it is.
Personally, I think the least visually appealing one is the Super Slim, because it just looks boring.
Yep, I have that one too. Those are the two PS3s I have.
The Slim one seems like, that seems like the standard model, and then the fat one...
the PS3...
The fat one's got a style to it, but
when people mention the PlayStation 3 nowadays, their mind immediately jumps to the Slim model.
That's the fascinating thing about the PS3, is that, like, its very earliest days, like, were like, and then it really
it was awful.
And then it really hit its stride, like a few years in like with the Slim revision and a new look, because that Spider-Man 3 look didn't last long.
Yeah, you know, the big thing that really intrigues me about the PlayStation 3 especially is I just, oh god damn it, no, ah shit, sorry.
It's alright. If you're playing Demon Souls while doing this, like, I have difficulty just, you know, playing Dark Souls normally, so...
I'm not very good at video games.
Oh no. It's the worst crime anyone could commit.
Yeah, my Epic Gamer card has been revoked. Can I get some Fs in the chat?
Gonna lose gamer cred. Gamer social credit.
Game creds. Need to treat in my game creds, bro. My in-store credit.
Did you ever see the one, I think it was on 4chan, but the post about the guy who used GameStop like a bank? Where he would pre-order tons of games and, like, cancels pre-orders to get his money back out? Because, like, it's complicated and I don't entirely remember the reasons, but he's like, well, there's not bank nearby, but there's a GameStop nearby where I live. So
What the hell?
it's the weirdest thing. And I remember someone on Twitter reposted it when the GameStop stock thing was going on. It's like, I'm wondering what this guy's up to right now.
That's a bit freaking weird, but kind of funny.
Oh boy. Okay, let's super potion first. Okay, then we'll do a little antidote. Do I still have antidotes? Yep. And then let's dig. Okay, let's start with pincer.
God damn it. Oh. No. God damn it. I hate this game. I love barehanded parrying, though. God, that feels so good. It never gets old.
Nice. Yeah, I wasn't great with parrying, but I was practicing it back in the days when I was playing Dark Souls. Because my cousin was coaching me, and like he's like, "Oh, if you can learn how to parry, it's really useful."
If I can barehand parry, I think it's time I finally give Sekiro its fair shot.
Is that like the hardest out of all of those games?
Yeah, I mean, it Bloodborne very much makes you want... Well, it wants you to play the game differently than, say, a typical Soulsborne affair. But Sekiro is like that to the extreme. It's very much like a far more fast-paced kind of affair, but still with Souls-y kind of combat.
Yeah, that one definitely, Sekiro definitely seemed intimidating from what I saw of other people playing it.
I played a few hours of it, and I looked at the game, and I was like, you know, like, I can respect that this is a really good game, but it is just not for me. Like, I know the game's good. I've played enough of it to know it's a very well-made game, but it's not for me.
That's the thing, I kind of, I've never played it, so I don't know if this is correct or not, but when I've thought about playing the original Resident Evil games, from hearing how they play, I get the impression that I would have to be, like, very prepared for that, because I usually take a pretty lax approach to a lot of games, but, like, Resident Evil seems to involve a lot of planning and careful use, because you can only save so many times, and
Dude, like, people put a lot of stock into that, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. Like, the easy modes in each of those games make it a lot less stressful on you. And like, yeah, you get a little bit more ammo, but the big thing is that you can save more. Because I was very intimidated by the limited saves. And the first Resident Evil very much puts you through that. But 2 and 3, it's not that bad. Like, you have enough to, keep playing through. It's not like you have enough to save and then some. At least I had. So you should be fine on an easier mode anyway, but
okay.
Yeah, Resident Evil can be a bit tough, and I'll be honest with you, but to be honest, with those extra saves and everything, it does make the experience just a lot easier to play and just kind of have more fun with.
Yeah, definitely a kind of genre where I would imagine myself having to, that it goes against some of my usual play style.
Yeah.
With the emphasis on, being very conservative with what resources you have.
Yeah. It's
like
not too
Pokemon,
bad.
Like Pokemon, I always accumulated a ton of items that I never did anything with.
Yeah. It's true. Been through the same thing. One thing I'll definitely give, at least, the original Resident Evil 3 credit for, if you select it to easy mode, of course, you can choose what weapons and tools you want to use, but, they do actually, like, on the easy mode, they give you an assault rifle, like, right out the gate, like, a mid to late game weapon, like, first thing, as well as, some other, like, more powerful guns. And, it's, of course, you can choose whether or not you want to use the guns or not, but, it's certainly nice, and they give you plenty of ammo to use it for a while.
Nice.
It makes the game, a lot easier and a lot of ways a lot more fun. I'll be honest with you, nerds, there's a reason why I like Resident Evil 3 so much, and it's because its easy mode is really fun to play, so,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, but like another game where the curve of how it's designed is not something I'm super used to would be fighting games, especially the arcadey style ones. I never get like whenever I play one, it's like I never have enough time to learn what I'm actually doing. So I'm like, what is this? What is that? And then I just get the crap beaten out of me by the people there who actually know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's certainly the case. That happens too.
It'd be interesting
a lot of us.
When I do get around to some of the classic fighting games, spending enough time to actually learn how they work.
You ever want to play some, like, old Mortal Kombat?
I'm curious.
Hit me up.
Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken.
I can't play any of those. I'm too bad. I only ever, like, really learned, and when I say learned, I very much exaggerate the definition of learned. But, I got more used to Mortal Kombat's mechanics. I just never really touched the other fighting games, the other major ones, and when I did, I was like,
Yeah, I played, have I played any Mortal Kombat? I might have. I played Injustice, because it was at a group thing I was at years ago, and there were people playing, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll play this.
Oh, great. I'm at the boss fight. I'm at Flame Lurker, like one of the harder bosses of the game.
I am Flame Lurker. I lurk
He's
in the flames.
He's a pretty cool boss, but man, he's hard as shit. I'm not ready to take on that kind of fight, but it's technically where I kind of need to go, so. Oh, great.
Boot cops. I don't think
At least the travel down here isn't too bad. Shit. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's try Flame Lurker. Flame Lurker was definitely the most notable boss for me in my playthrough of the original Demon Souls.
I'm trying to remember what boss would have had the most impact on me that I've done in Dark Souls so far. I'm trying to remember.
I'll tell you sorry.
You keep going.
You finish.
I was still thinking.
Oh no. No, I was just gonna kind of like respond to your what you were saying, and that like the most notable and impactful bosses for me throughout the Souls games that I've played. When it comes to Demon Souls, definitely Flame Lurker. The Man-Eaters are very notable, but they're big pains in the asses more than anything else. Like the original Dark Souls, Gwyn was probably the most impactful.
I'm trying to remember which ones I have actually gotten to at the point I'm at. I do remember, Quelaag was interesting.
Dude, Quelaag's a great fight. The most notable fight for me in Dark Souls 2 was the Mirror Knight. He was definitely the best fight in the whole game. In a game full of tons of really shitty boss fights. And for Dark Souls 3 non-expansion, I'm not going to say anything about Dark Souls 2 expansions because I never gave a shit enough to play them. But at least for DS3 expansions, well, the vanilla Pontiff Sullivan, that was a freaking boss fight, man. That thing took the wind out of me. And then, like, expansion-wise, the first expansion definitely had to be, the lady, I can't remember her name. Then for the second expansion, Ring City, definitely, Slave Knight, Gale. God, it's probably my favorite Souls fight. What's technically the very final boss of the entire series. And it's probably my favorite fight in the whole dang series. It's so good.
Speaking of bosses that gave trouble, I was unbelievably bad at Sans, in Undertale. But the thing is, for like a huge portion of that, I could survive through everything, and it was just the final attack he does that was just so much of an onslaught that, like, I could not withstand it with everything that came before. Have you ever played Undertale?
Yeah, I have. I unfortunately didn't play it in a kind of pre-knowing what the game is sort of thing. I already kind of knew, like, ooh, you know, get the good ending, you can't kill anybody or anything, but... So I did do a pacifist run.
Yeah.
I never went, like, crazy psycho mode, and
My
yeah,
first
no.
run was kind of... Some stuff had been spoiled, but I was, you know, a bit in the dark. I didn't know how you get the endings, so I just kind of got, like, a middle-of-the-road ending, and then I found out how it actually works, and I was like, oh, okay. So second time, I did a pacifist, and then third time I did a genocide, so I beat through the game 3 times, but the first time, thankfully, I wasn't, like, specifically going for something. I was just like, well, let's see how this game is, you know, maybe I'll kill enemies, but not anyone important, you know, and then I figured out how it works. Okay, so I think someone in here gives you strength. I'm trying to remember.
I'm fighting Flame Lurker right now, and I don't know what I was smoking or whatever back in the day, because this fight is easy. It's so easy. It's the easiest to dodge boss fight I've fought in a while. He's so easily telegraphed. I mean, he hits kind of hard. You have to, like, watch out, and he does a lot of flame damage, of course, but he's so easy to avoid. You don't even need a shield for this whole fight. If you're good enough at dodging, you're just zipping around the dude in circles the whole time.
Damn. I'm gonna look up, where is strength in this game? Because I think one of the HMs is in the Safari Zone. I'm trying to just figure out.
Oh, come on. Why did he jump ahead? You're gonna cool down from your Engi mode. Okay, he's cooled down.
Where are these? Okay, so I guess both HMs involve the Safari Zone. So those are really useful, so I think we'll do the Safari Zone before we take on the gym leader, just so we can get those HMs.
Oh. No. Oh, no, don't get ganked, bro. Imagine getting ganked just before you finish the boss and you die. That'd be really funny. Okay, I healed. That's not gonna happen. I will beat him.
I've been watching some donkey videos more lately, because for whatever reason, for a long time I just haven't. I think a few years ago I felt a little burned out, like some of his new videos I felt were like a little repetitive. I have no idea, but it was a long time ago, so I've been getting back into watching him again, and I'm like, oh yeah, I missed this.
Oh yeah, it's still funny as hell.
Yeah.
I've been somewhat updated on his stuff. Like I haven't caught up with his weird faux Anthony Fantano beef. I
Yeah,
haven't
I
watched
still
his
need to
newest
see
video,
that.
but I've seen everything, pretty much everything else up to that point.
Yeah. I wonder what we'll get in the Safari Zone now that everything's random. This music is such blue balls.
Oh, did I tell you about this cool thing in the Demon Souls remake called Fractured Mode?
What's that?
So, only in the remake, there is a little effigy that you can give 25,000 souls to, and if you do that, you enter Fractured Mode, which flips the entire image of the game horizontally. But all your button inputs are the same. So you're attacking with your left hand, but use right bumper to attack. Like, if you're doing the typical, like, right hand sword, left hand shield, something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, and the whole map, again, the whole map is flipped, so your whole traversal is completely different.
Wow.
It's like many people who've, like, you know, really mastered Demon Souls in the past say, like, oh, dude, it is hard. It's really hard. It's like a real, like, cool, just optional challenge for people.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of having optional challenges, especially if you don't have to do them at all if you don't want to.
Yeah, no, the game certainly doesn't force you to do it, and it's just like, if you want to do it, it's available to you. They do, though, have a unlockable door that you can get by collecting items after you offer the souls to the effigy, though I do believe that you can just gain those items even if you're not playing in Fractured Mode. I think you can get them without playing in Fractured Mode, I think.
I know in Smash Brothers, whenever the controls get flipped, I just completely, like, my brain shuts down trying to process anything. It's just like, doesn't compute. I can't just, like, reverse it. It just, like, throws me off like a paralyzed goat.
Update, you do need to be in Fractured Mode to get the coins. Oh, I'm always really... I mean, I'm a stupid person, but I'm really curious about, even when I played the original Demon Souls, I didn't understand what the hell, frickin' world tendency is.
Okay, we already got an Arcanine. I'm trying to remember if I mentioned yet. I may not have, but I might actually be doing some more streaming than just the 3 times a week. I might do, still up in the air, but I might do a little bit more Pokemon Sunday as well, just to kind of keep pace for my marathon. I haven't fully decided though, but just letting you know that is a possibility. And then Monday will probably be Simpsons Hit and Run once again.
Nice.
Get back to that. With Simpsons Hit and Run, it'll depend on how hard everything coming up is. We'll see. Maybe it'll be the final stream. Maybe it'll take 2. We'll have to see how hard the last levels are. I finished up with Apu in his world, but it was late and I didn't want to look up, but I just could not find the thing you're supposed to initiate the first mission with. So I got just like a ton of collectibles, and like I'm like at 60 or 70% complete because I just did like side missions and collectibles, but didn't bother to find where the first mission to start is. So we might already be close to finished on Apu's world. Where am I going? Let me see. This Safari Zone kind of disorients me a little. I don't think we ever caught Slowbro. Let me see. We saw him at the beginning of the game, back when trying to catch anything was a challenge, but I don't think we ever really caught you, buddy. So let's try. And apparently he's real skittish.
Dang it. I cannot upgrade my sword. I don't even know where to find good weapons in this game. I'm like kind of bad at this, but I'm still just kind of chugging along anyway.
Can you imagine Dark Souls, but the swords last as long as they do in Breath of the Wild?
Oh my hell. I would scream. I would hate that game. I would hate that game. I'll be honest. I could have the best gameplay on the planet, and I wouldn't give a shit.
I'm gonna be honest, Chief. Okay, looks like we got Slowbro now.
Ain't nobody touching that shit.
Okay. Still have not figured out where the false teeth or the hidden cabin are. Gonna have to refamiliarize myself with the layout of everything.
Okay, where is my world tendency at in each of these regions? So, okay, the first two regions I have white world tendency, and then I have neutral in the following three. Interesting.
Okay,
my character, I guess, is neutral as well. Yes, I had to name my Demon Souls character Biggest Dickus. In tribute of the great, yes, in honor of the great film.
Did you see the one animation someone made of they parodied that scene, but his name was Sussus Amogus?
Oh, yes, I've seen that. It was... It hurt.
Why was that Geodude so hard to get? Okay, I'm gonna have to put some items away. Alright, time's up.
Okay, do I need to go back to Latria now?
Okay, let's put some things away.
I'm totally not consulting a walkthrough while playing this game to make sure I can have fun with it this time through, because it's been a long time since I played the original Demon Souls.
Okay, this is so wild. So, my Pokedex, I've seen 149 Pokemon. So there's only 2 Pokemon I haven't seen yet. One is Mew, for obvious reasons. I'm not even sure if the randomizer even puts Mew in. But of all Pokemon, the other Pokemon I've not seen at all is Rattata. Like...
Interesting.
It's so wild that I still haven't seen a Rattata and Mew. Those are the only 2. The very first Pokemon you usually find in the wild. Okay, let's put some items away and try the Safari Zone again, see if we can find those
What do you want,
items.
Juice Box?
I don't know if I
Oh,
even needed
shit.
the
Oh. Oh, god damn it, I forget which way I need to go here.
Okay. I think we got some TMs. I'll put those away, obviously. Put that iron away. Keep the good rod because it might give more options for catching Pokemon. Okay, let's fly. Well, no, we can't fly. Let's just, I guess, bike over to the Safari Zone.
What do you want, Juice Box? Oh. Whoa, hey, get off my computer, dude. You're clicking buttons. Hi, do you want out of my room, huh? I'm in the middle of a boss fight right now, though I am in a safe spot.
But I require attention and scritches.
Oh, you do, huh? You little shit. Yeah, I love you. Oh, you're a good kitty, huh? Well, you're not a good cat. You're a little gremlin bastard, but I love you. Oh, yeah.
Dratini, well, that is supposed to be in the Safari Zone, just in the water usually. Let's see if we can catch this guy. Because I don't think we have any of this line.
Forget that the Dragon God boss fight in Demon Souls isn't even a boss fight. It's a weird glorified level with a health bar.
Alright. Where do I get to that house?
Oh god.
I think I've already got Muck.
Oh, am I gonna die?
Yeah, I've already
Okay,
got
no, I'm
Muck.
good. Nope, I died. God damn it, dumbass. Dumbass!
Yo, dumbass! Block! Kadabra, I think I have. Yep, I've got Kadabra too. The Safari Zone isn't as useful anymore. Not such rare Pokemon. I'm trying to imagine orchestra just playing this song on loop. Bum 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 bum. It's my starter, Hitmonlee. He's languishing in the PC. Please accept me back. Okay, I think we go this way, and then I kind of forget which way leads to the good stuff.
This game's bullshit.
You know what's bullshit?
Goddamn boss fight in Demon Souls. That's what's bullshit.
I should rewatch some classic AVGN. It's been.
I did somewhat recently, and it was really fun.
I used to watch those episodes a lot, but at this point, it's probably been several years. But they probably, for in their own way, aged pretty well.
Yeah, no, I certainly agree.
Spider-Man takes a dump in a coffee can.
Yes.
Classic. Oh, I guess I accidentally threw a ball without even meaning. Okay, so I think this is another way to go.
There's like no way of telling when the hell he's gonna attack. Man, this sucks.
Oh wait, I think I went this way last time. But I think I had less steps then, so.
Hi, do you want me to let you out now? Alright, my cat's barging to get out, and I'm just gonna take that time to do a little bed prep and whatever. I won't take very long. I'm just gonna mute myself. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Pokemon number 78, Geodude. Oh, do I only have 25 steps left? Gotta learn my way around this place. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that again. So I guess next time I'll have to go straight for this route so I can see how far it goes. Okay, let's save again. Let's try it one more time. Okay, let's beeline for it. If I can remember the way. I think this is the way. Anything significant in this here shack? Oh wait, we talked to these guys before. Charmander. I don't think we have this little guy. I think we go this way, and then we go this way. Already got one of you. I wonder if Mew is in this randomizer and he just shows up in a very limited amount. think we didn't have space for that last time. Did we ever get an execute? I think we got an executor at one point, but yeah. I think this way leads to the secret house. Oh, damn it, I gotta put more stuff away. We could toss these, right? Oh, there's the gold teeth, so that's useful. And then I think, surf is here. Get rid of these. For now. I think they're pretty cheap. So that teaches, surf, right? Nidoking can learn surf. That is so odd, but we gotta teach this to Seadra so we can get some stab. I'm not a big fan of Hyperfang, so I think this should go. Someone message me? So now, just use these all on Nidoking and make him a tank, right? Because I think he's the most top tier Pokemon I've got. Down here. Oh, we need to get the badge from Koga. Okay. So let's see if there's anything else to do. I think these are the only real important items to get from here, so... once we beat Koga, we can come back if it's worth it, and see about getting some more stuff, if there's anything to get. I wonder if they used this as the music just because they ran out of space, because it seems like a very bizarre choice. They even keep the do-do-do-do. Let's fly back, put some stuff away. Oh wait, why am I healing? I don't need this. Okay, let's put... this away. We'll put surf away for now. Unless we need to change things. Let's put protein away. Let's put carbos away. And then let's give the guy his teeth and get strength. Okay, now let's teach it to probably Pincer, I imagine. Because Pincer needs more moves. Rare candy, let's give that to Nidoking, because he's going to be our powerhouse. Okay, let's put this away. Put this HM away, because we don't need it for now. So now, at this point, we should just try to take on the gym, right? So we can surf and... Level 38? Whoa. I need to do some more leveling up. Let's see if we can take on these individual trainers, but if we are still not properly leveled up by the time we get to Koga, we might need to do some more grinding. If that's where everything is at, find something else to do important that we can work on. I'm not sure what. Maybe just grinding trainers. So we can see Mew in this game. So now the only Pokemon that we have not seen is Rattata. That is just incredible. We should have Nidoking take on the Psychics, I feel.